Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aditi Vyas and you are watching Poli-Tips. In this video, I'm going to teach you the topic India and the Cold War. We have studied till the topic New International Economic Order, and now we are on India and the Cold War. As a leader of NAM, India's response to the ongoing Cold War was twofold. At one level, it took particular care in staying away from the two alliances. Second, it raised its voice against the newly decolonized countries becoming part of these alliances. So, our response to the Cold War was like twofold, in which the first was that we stayed away from the two alliances, and second was that we raised our voice when the newly independent countries were becoming part of the alliances, part of the two blocks, right? Now, India's policy was neither negative nor passive. As Nehru reminded the world, non-alignment was not a policy of fleeing away. So Nehru said that our policy is not fleeing away. We are not fleeing away from anything. On the contrary, India was in favor of actively intervening in the world affairs to soften the Cold War rivalries. So, according to him, India was in favor of actively intervening in the world affairs. हम वर्ल्ड के अफेयर्स में पार्ट लेते हैं टू सॉफन दी वर्ल्ड राइवलरीज को रिड्यूस करने में हमारा पार्टिसिपेशन होता है. India tried to reduce the differences between the alliances and thereby prevent differences from escalating into a full-scale war. So, ताकि कोई फुल स्केल वॉर ना हो जाए, इस वजह से इंडिया स्टेप्स लेता है. इंडिया एक तरह से पार्टिसिपेट करता है वर्ल्ड पॉलिटिक्स में. Indian diplomats and leaders were often used to communicate and mediate between Cold War rivals, such as in Korean War in the early 1950s. We know that 1953 के अंदर कोरियन वॉर में नेहरू जी ने एक रोल प्ले किया था टेंशन्स को रिड्यूस करने के लिए. It is important to remember that India chose to involve other members of non-aligned group in this mission. We also involved other countries in this process, in the process of reducing tensions between the two groups. During the Cold War, India repeatedly tried to activate those regional and international organizations which were not a part of these alliances, led by US and USSR. जो भी countries US और USSR का part नहीं थी उस वक्त, जो भी countries US and Soviet Union का part नहीं थी, उन कंट्रीज़ को हमने बुलाया और हमारे इनिशिएटिव के अंदर पार्टिसिपेट करवाया. Non-alignment was not, as some suggest, a noble international cause which had little to do with India's dual interest. A non-aligned posture also served India's interest very directly, at least in two ways. First was that non-alignment allowed India to take international decisions and stances that served its interest rather than the interest of the superpower and their allies. So, हमने decisions जो भी लिए हैं वो हमारे खुद के लिए हैं, that were for our interest, that served our interest and not the interest of the two blocks. Secondly, whenever India felt that other power was ignoring it, so it could move to the different power. Like, so if US was ignoring India, then it was a little bit friendly with USSR, Soviet Union, so that it could balance the power between the two countries. Now, India's policy of non-alignment was criticized on a number of counts. Critics say that India's non-alignment was said to be unprincipled. In the name of pursuing its interest, India is often refused to take a firm stand on crucial international issues. So, in the name of pursuing our own interest, लोग कहते हैं that we often refuse to take a firm stand on crucial international issues. अभी भी रिसेंटली अगर देखें तो बहुत सारे लोग कहते हैं हम यूक्रेन की क्राइसिस कुछ बोल नहीं रहे. यूक्रेन का जो क्राइसिस हो रहा है उसमें हमने कोई फर्म स्टैंड अभी तक नहीं लिया है. सो उसके लिए लोग हमें क्रिटिसाइज़ करते हैं. एक तो वो क्रिटिसिज्म हो गया. एंड सेकेंड है, it is suggested that India was inconsistent and to contradictory postures. Having criticized others for joining alliances, India signed a treaty of friendship in August 1971 with the USSR for 20 years. So, हमने कहा कि हम किसी कंट्री से मिल नहीं रहे, लेकिन हमने खुद ने क्या किया, 20 ईयर्स की फ्रेंडशिप ट्रीटी साइन की सोवियत यूनियन के साथ। और ये हमने कब की थी, अगस्त में 1971 में। एक्चुअली एट दैट टाइम वी वर इन नीड बिकॉज वी वर इन वॉर विद पाकिस्तान, एंड उस वक्त पाकिस्तान की हेल्प कर रहा था यूएस ने। सो इसको काउंटर करने के लिए वी हैड टू टेक हेल्प ऑफ यूएसएसआर, राइट? सो इट वॉज बेसिकली इन आवर इंटरेस्ट। Then, this was regarded particularly by outside observers as virtually joining the Soviet alliance system. The Indian government's view was that India needed diplomatic and possibly military support during the Bangladesh crisis, and that in any case the treaty did not stop India from having good relations with other countries, including US. ठीक है? Now, non-alignment as a strategy evolved in a Cold War context, as we will see in Chapter 2 with disintegration of USSR and end of the Cold War in 1991. Non-alignment, both as international movement and as core policy of India's foreign policy, lost some of its earlier relevance and effectiveness. However, non-alignment contains some core values and enduring ideas. अब हम देखते हैं रिसेंट जो वर्ल्ड है आफ्टर डिसइंटीग्रेशन ऑफ यूएसएसआर एंड जो कोल्ड वॉर एंड वॉर के बाद में नैम की वैल्यू थोड़ी कम हो चुकी है। अभी इसकी जो वैल्यू है थोड़ी कम हो चुकी है, बट फिर भी non-alignment contains some core values and enduring ideas. It was based on recognition that big corners countries share a historical affiliation and can become a powerful force if they come together. जितनी भी weak countries हैं ना, जो अभी अभी इंडिपेंडेंट हुई थी उस वक्त, मतलब इंडिपेंडेंट कंट्रीज़, वो भी अगर एक साथ आ जाए तो एक पावरफुल ब्लॉक बना सकते हैं, वो सब पावरफुल हो सकते हैं एंड खुद के इंटरेस्ट के लिए डिसीजंस ले सकते हैं। Okay, so I think this is it for the whole chapter. The chapter is complete now, and now just tell me how did I teach you, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, then don't forget to like and comment on our video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel